how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Today I'm doing another spotlight video. They happen from time to time. Sometimes companies contact me and say, hey, can we send you some stuff to smell? And I always say yeah, because I'm always, you know, ready to smell some new stuff. And sometimes I contact companies and say, hey, can I smell your stuff? Doesn't always work. But today I'm doing a spotlight on ScentStory. I've noticed this company before, mainly their fragrance that's called Gold, and I've had a sample before, but they sent me these. They sent me this. So it's a whole bunch of samples. I'm really excited to try them. I've never tried any of them apart from the one before. It was quite oody, the first one, so I hope that's not the tone of the rest of their fragrances, but yeah, they're a French company and they kind of pride themselves on being affordable. That's what the thing is. They say that they create high quality, strong fragrances, but that don't break the bank. And who doesn't want that? Collecting fragrances can be very, very expensive. So yeah, they sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 or 11 of their fragrances. I'm just going to dive in and I'm going to start with Gold, which is the one that I see, oh, it's stuck to the other Gold. I just see this one all the time. I see reviews of it. I've smelled it once and it says Liquid Treasures 24. Oh, that's ELIXIR Gold. Okay, no wait, I'm getting confused. Rewind. Okay, here it is, 24 Gold. I am slightly confused with the whole 24 thing. I don't know what that means. Do they last 24 hours? But I can't help but point out the fact that the 24 logo is exactly the same as the TV show 24, which I used to watch religiously until I got tired of Kiefer Sutherland's consistent shouting. Okay, so I'm going to put it on anyway. I've got clean skin, I'm ready to smell. This is called Gold. It's a bouquet of white flowers, jasmine and ylang ylang, tagged in a powerful and tender woody ambery effect. A very sensual oriental with floral and woody facets. A compliment getter. Okay, well, you know, none of us have ever been short of compliments in our lives, have we? Oh, okay, so this, I mean, I've smelled it before, a while ago actually, probably last year I smelled this, and this feels decidedly Arabian for me. Like, it smells very, you can smell oud in it, but it's very, very sweet as well. It feels like lots of vanilla and lots of oud together. The oud is kind of cutting through the vanilla a little bit. I kind of wish I could smell the other stuff, like jasmine and ylang ylang. I can't really smell them straight away, but maybe they'll come through when it dries. This is a first impressions video, it's a spotlight. If you've watched me before, I don't do complete dry downs because that would be a 20-something hour video. That's nice. I feel like it's really kind of unisex. It's very much smells like oud to me, but it's a hugely sweetened one. There's a really smooth, warm, vanilla-y kind of smell going on as well. I kind of like that. And it is quite strong. They weren't lying. Okay, so I'm just going to grab random ones and see. So this one is called 24 Platinum Eau de Toilette. This one says an oriental delicate mystery through its immediate dual intensity. Some green and aromatic freshness, galbanum, juniper berry, combined with a sweet impression, sandalwood, vanilla and amber. Okay, we'll smell it. This one looks like it's in a kind of silvery kind of bottle. Put this on this hand. Where's the sprayer? Okay. Whoa, okay. This one, okay. Oh, I actually prefer that one. That one feels a lot more masculine to me. That feels like it's got a much more sparkly top note kind of thing going on. I can still smell oud. It still smells Arabian to me. I know I kept saying Arabian. It's very general to say that, but Arabian fragrances are usually on the heavier side and basically centered around oud. And I can smell oud in here as well. So. But that one feels like a more masculine, sparkly, almost kind of a little bit more aquatic sort of version of this one. Gold. This one's platinum. Okay. I like that. It's fresher, it's crisper. But it still has a real underlying oudy Arabian feeling. There's no vanilla or anything sweet in that one. That one's kind of cool, but that one does feel more masculine, that one. Okay, on to the next. Okay, so I've picked up 24 gold elixir. Elixir gold, apparently. My mistake. This says amber woody with spicy and gourmand facets. It's an explosive cocktail of honey, sweet spices, dry and smoky woods. This is a niche scent of extreme. Okay, well, we'll soon figure that one out. Let's put it here. Ooh, okay, why do I smell coconut in that one? That's really, really nice actually. I think that's my favourite so far, given I've only smelled 3. That's got a real kind of tart, pungent sharpness to it, that one. Again, it smells like oud, but it kind of feels a little bit like coconut to me and I don't know why. Oh gosh, that's really nice actually. That kind of feels like an old wooden chest. I can feel like a almost old woody kind of feeling in that one. That feels a little bit more ancient, a little bit more mysterious. Oh, I really like that. Okay, because I have to mention, it just suddenly got very, very windy in London. The light changed, it went darker. I don't know what this is going to look like. I feel like Hurricane Ophelia might attack us very soon. I'm actually really loving this one. It feels like a gourmand without being too fake. It feels like there is gourmand in there. Still kind of Arabian, but there's something a little bit dirty and undescribable in that one, and that one's nice. That's the most that's the one that has the most clarity out of the ones I've smelled so far. Okay, so this one's called Ice Gold. They have an obsession with precious metals, I feel. So Ice Gold says, fresh start around fruity notes, apple and red fruits. The beautiful flowers and extremely sensual final effect with woody notes. Ambroxan and patchouli. Ambroxan, if you don't know, is a scent molecule. It kind of supposedly feels a little bit like laundry, or am I getting that mixed up with Adoxal? I'm not sure. We'll see. Anyway, let's carry on. A fresh charisma combined to a long-lasting and powerful trail. An incredible performance for a fresh perfume. Okay, the bottle looks really cool. It looks like an ice cube drenched in liquid. You can't see it from there. You'll be able to find it. Let's do this one up from here. Ooh. Well, okay, that one's really masculine. That almost feels like a fougere to me, or an aromatic sort of fragrance. It's really citrusy, it's really kind of effervescent, it's kind of nose tingly, refreshing smelling. And there's a flower in there that is kind of indolic. Where is that coming from? Yeah, there's an underlying, it almost feels like lilies to me. So lilies sometimes have that rough kind of indolic feeling, and this feels like that. It's lots of citruses layered above quite a sharp and harsh floral, that one. And it's kind of masculine as well. That one's kind of cool. Okay, on to the next. Okay, so this one's called 24 ELIXIR Ambrosia. Whenever I think of ambrosia, I think of ambrosia rice pudding from when I was a kid. Anyway, combines fruity notes, osmanthus, floral facets, rose, jasmine and orchids, and a sweet woody base. Radiant, comfortable, yet exotic. A very glamorous effect. Okay, you know, I'm all about the glamour. Okay, I like it. I like it. I've noticed that with these fragrances that they all have a common theme in the way that they feel, or the tonality of them, and that is something that is heavy. They feel quite heavy, they feel quite bold fragrances. Even the ones that are supposed to be lighter, like the Ice Gold one, it still feels quite bold to me and quite strong. So they weren't lying when they said that they make affordable, strong fragrances. They definitely do. I like that. It feels kind of oudy again to me though, which is personally for me quite off-putting. I'm not super fond of oudy kind of things, but there is a smooth but strong heart in that fragrance, and it does feel slightly gourmand, but it's really woody over the top. It's very, very crisp, that one. I like it. I feel like that could be a real lingery sort of fragrance. It feels slightly exotic, kind of like jasmine. Is there jasmine in here? Oh, it says jasmine. Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that it's got that crisp floral in it that feels kind of exotic. That one feels not Arabian. It feels a lot differently. So this one's called 24 ELIXIR Platinum. I'd already thought that I'd done that one. Oh, ELIXIR Platinum. Okay, different one. The names are quite confusing, I'm not going to lie. Okay, it says a unique scent embodying an oriental leathery mystery. Frankincense, amber and cedarwood give it its dry and mesmerising effect. Okay, I love all of those notes, so I'm excited. I really like the sample sizes. I love it when you can spray a sample on rather than have to, you know, tip it out and do all of that rubbing and all of the things that you shouldn't really do. Wow, okay, different. This one feels a little bit masculine as well. It feels kind of a cologne-y sort of smell. That feels like an aftershave splash, like something very herbal and aromatic that you would put on your face after shaving. That one's the most masculine so far. That feels like a nod to things that I've smelled from the past, the kind of gentlemanly feeling. I'm not really sure what's sticking out of that, but it's really sharp, that one. Really crisp as well. That's kind of nose tingly. Ah! Can definitely feel leather in that one, but it's not leather jacket type leather. It's giving it a roughness, a rough, dirty, masculine edge that's pleasant. It's not a horrible masculine edge. Yeah, you can definitely feel leather in that. It's really high-pitched, crisp, and kind of tart leather. That one's... okay, interesting, to say the least. I'm intrigued now. Now I'm diving in, really. Okay, so this is called 24 ELIXIR NEROLI. I love Neroli, I'm excited about this. Evokes nature and spontaneity. The combination of green freshness and sensual powdery facet makes it a very singular and unique. Musky bass notes give it a truly sensual effect. I really like Neroli, so I'm excited about this one. Let's try it on. Oh, there you go, right onto my bulging bicep. Well, okay, so that's really kind of herbal smelling, that one. That feels like a mojito in a strange way. I feel like it feels very zesty. It feels very green, floral and zesty, like a spritzer kind of drink. That's the lightest and crispest and most crisp one I've smelled so far from the brand. That's the most different one. That feels like it's stuck out quite a bit from the others. The others all had this kind of very smooth, heavy feeling. This is the lightest one so far. That feels refreshing, like a spring fragrance. Kind of masculine as well, that one. I'm not sure if they cater to men more. I'm not sure if that's the whole thing, but that's what I'm getting. This is called 24 ELIXIR AZUR. So this is the blue one. It says timeless elegance embodied by the duality of this perfume between marine aromatic freshness and essential deep woody musk. Okay, so let's see. I've got space on my wrists. I saved them till last-ish. This feels Arabian again to me, but I'm gonna say, like, having smelled pretty much all of them now, there is a decidedly Arabian feel to the overall feeling that you get from these fragrances. There is something in them that feels like they've been created by a perfumer that maybe has a background in Arabian perfumery or has Arabian heritage, I don't know. They just feel like that kind of fragrance to me. That one's cool. That has a strangely animalic feeling to it. It smells masculine as well, so it feels cologne-like. It is kind of aquatic. It feels very gentlemanly again, aftershave-y kind of feeling. That one's a tough one to describe. Marine aromatic, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But it also feels heavy enough to be from that part of the world where oud is so abundant. Okay, 3 more left. This is 24 Platinum Oud Edition. Oh dear, I don't like oud, but let's try it out anyway. So this one says, multi-dimension, woody, musky, floral. You may travel from big cities to the country, from desert to Mars, elegant and sophisticated. Okay, I'm going to put it on this wrist, but I'm guessing if it's got oud in it, it's going to be very oud-tastic. Yes, definitely Arabian feeling, definitely smooth oud in here. Crisp woods over the top of that one. This one feels really rosy to me. A lot of rose and oud, you know, that very typical combination that is lovely, but I feel like the oud has kind of overshadowed what the first platinum one was that I smelled. That one was sparkly, it had a bit of freshness and effervescence. The oud in this one not overshadows, but it's added that huge oud facet that I feel takes away from so many fragrances. It's such a shame. So that one's not really a good one for me. And lastly, we have 24 Gold Oud Edition. Okay, so the first gold that I smelled was oudy anyway, so I can only imagine that this one is going to be extremely oudy. Sweet and spicy, cinnamon, nutmeg, intense heart and complex woods of all kinds. Very sensual, oriental base, amber, vanilla and oud. Okay. I thought that was going to be heavier than the first gold I smelled. I thought it would be more oudy, I thought it would be sweeter. Actually, it's lighter. You can smell more notes in this one than you can in the first gold that I smelled, which is their most popular fragrance, so I'm told. So it feels more multifaceted, that one, which is strange. I thought it was going to be complex but more smooth. The first gold one is way smoothed out. This one has a lot more spark to it, so that's interesting. I feel like the first gold one I smelled, smells way more oudy than this one, than the Oud Edition. That's very strange. Maybe my nose is just overly ouded right now. Anyway, it was a brief overview of ScentStory fragrances, 24, lots of different stuff in there, mainly on the masculine vibe, I think. But overall, a very heavy Arabian smelling brand. They feel very, very strong. They feel very full-bodied. A lot of stuff's wafting around me right now, so I'm going to have to go and wash my arms because I smell like an Arabian prince. Anyway, I'm out, Sean Oak, logo down there to subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon for another review. Goodbye.